Alright, PV here, and out here at the rail town. I'm actually gonna use my deer carrier with this tote on it to go pick up the piles of iron that are sitting out there that I've piled up over the last year or so. Obviously this is a deer carrier that we all know. If you deer hunt, you've seen them. I know Sportsman's Guide sells them. What I did was I replaced the tires though, because the tires on mine had split from the cold and the heat being in the shed. So I went to Big O Tires, and they sell this, replaces the 20 times 1.5, and told me if it doesn't fit on there, plus added bonus, reduces the weight of this whole thing by about 10 pounds. So this thing is very light, very light. So anyway, but we're gonna get out there and we'll pick up all the iron, and then we'll get out there and relic hunt. So talk to you in a little bit. Bye. Alright, I've been picking some of it up. I also got some pieces of brass which I'd left out there. Remains of something. As you see, mostly fish plates. There's a complete fish plate right there. More fish plates. That's part of a oh, what was it called? Oh, that might be a hammer. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, it might be a hammer. Oh, I'll wire brush it and see if there's anything on there. Mystery metal. Now this is all cool because this is all part of a stove. So yeah, a lot of this is crap, I know, but in some cases you go back through and go, aha! And it's those little aha moments that we enjoy. We can't deny that when you go back and revisit something and you realize that you've had something sitting there all this time. That's a thin fish plate right there. Look how thin that is. So, but yeah, you have those aha moments. See that piece of chain? I think that's all of it from that little area. Let's just walk around, because usually what I do is I just toss it up in a pile. I know I got some more stuff up here somewhere. I know I got more somewhere. Anyway, alright, that's what we got so far. It's probably I'm gonna say there's about 100 pounds worth in there right now in weight already. So, but anyway. Oh yeah, there's another piece of this. See this piece of brick, old brick. So, alright, talk to you in a little bit. Bye. Alright, I've been digging some iron. I got a couple of spikes and a bolt and a nut. And I just got this real scrappy signal. I thought it was iron. It was real high pitched in the 90s. But look what's popped out. It's a token. I don't know what it says, but I'll take it. Right, I'll get back with you in a second. Right, bye. Right, it's a Utah State tax token for the Emergency Relief Fund. I don't know anything about these. This is only my second Utah token. Well, state tax token, should I say. So anyway, that's alright, I'll take it. On to the next one. Something I want to show. Obviously, here's the grass, dirt, ash line, then sand, and dirt again. That's the use line. That's the 1869, 1871 2 line right there. So anything small that we haven't found in between here is now going to be down at this layer or just a little bit below. So that adds to the challenge out here. But hey, up for the challenge. Talk to you in a little bit. Bye. Alright, I went and got the regular old handyman shovel. I got this iron signal, started digging its flat iron tin. You know, this wood, this is like, looks like probably California, it's probably cedar or something like that, I don't know. Might take some at home. But started digging it out, see what it was, and I got some pottery. And right now it looks like a very low dish. It's glazed on the outside. There's no writing on it whatsoever, not that I can see. Very rough glaze, so I'm assuming it's Chinese. But right now that's got the complete base and most of the rim. Like I said, it looks like a little, maybe it's like a, I got no idea. You know, speculation, offering bowl, who knows. But, and there's a whole bunch of that wood down there too. So I'm gonna keep digging around in here, see what I can find, and I'll let you know if I find anything else. Talk to you in a little bit, bye. Well, just got another good iron signal. And if I'm not mistaken, that's a piece of rail. So guess what I'm gonna do? Yep, you guessed it right, folks. We're digging that thing out. Alright, talk to you in a little bit, bye. Oh yeah, it's a piece of rail. Right now I'm about 2 foot in length. I missed it, I didn't get it on the camera. He's flying around about 200 yards away, low on the ground right now, but I just had a bald eagle fly over. And that's pretty cool. Make America great again, right? Anyway, keep digging. I got it out. It's about 2 feet in length. And it is pre-1871, 60 pound to the yard rail. And here's the reason why in 1871 they went to steel rail, because this is the third piece I've gotten, end piece, and I think all 3 of them have showed damage where the lines joined. So you can see right there where it's splayed off. So they cut it. Now, of course, what I'm looking for is branding, which should be somewhere in this area here. So fingers crossed that it's got the branding on there underneath the rust. So that's a good section. I'll stay right here till I'm done, then I'll carry it back. Of course, in case well, unless I find more pieces. So cool, I'm happy with that. If it's got branding on it, it'd be a good donation to a local museum. And if not, then you know, anybody's interested in having bookends made out of Transcontinental Railroad, let me know. Talk to you in a little bit. Bye. Alright, just got another signal. Started with a piece of iron. Then there was another signal underneath that. And I just got, looks like the remains of another opium tin. This one's all folded up. Look at that. So try not to break it. Yeah, I'll wash it later on. But another opium tin, it looks like. This is the ridge of the cap. So this is the main base. I've got another signal in there way in the bottom, so I'm going to keep digging and see if I can't find the rest of this. Anyway, hopefully I can find the lid, the square part of the lid that's not damaged, because this all looks like the main body that's folded up. So anyway, keep digging. Talk to you in a little bit. Bye. Alright, I've been digging a lot of iron. Yeah, that's an understatement. And I just dug part of a fish plate and a spike out of this hole. Just took them to my little collection point. Got another signal with the probe pointer. Dug out the thing. And look at that. That's a nice, complete suspender clip. That's beautiful. I can't wait to clean that up and see what it looks like. Awesome. Alright. Oh, I got another signal in there too, so who knows what that is. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, PB here and I'm done. I am absolutely beat. I can't believe how much iron I moved today. Like I said earlier, started off with the deer carrier. There's most of the fish plates that I picked up. And there's iron in that bucket right there, which I'll be throwing most of this iron in. And then obviously there's this that I picked up today. Good example of pre-1871 iron. You can see where the actual iron was sloughing off right at the joints. Must have been a lot of pressure right there. And obviously these failed. Must be when they cut this off. Hopefully it's branded somewhere right here. Fingers crossed, folks. Alright, my opium tins are going to stay in the bags. I think I got like equivalent to 4 of them pieces, so they're going to stay in the bags until I clean them up individually. I did find this earlier. It's been sitting there for a while and I didn't know what it was until I googled it, but it's by Lowell Wrench Company out of Salem, Massachusetts. Worcester, Massachusetts, I'm sorry. It's even got a patent number there, 1955317. And I guess it's a Swago car mover. I just noticed there's another stamp right there, but I don't see anything that says what. Apparently it's used for railroads. That's what I got told earlier. So that's cool, railroad find. I don't know if it'll find its way in the museum, but I do have a friend who likes railroad stuff, so he'll probably end up getting it. More iron here. This one here is very hasn't been struck. It's very long. It's very heavy, and it's got a looks like an S right there where my thumb is. So if anybody knows what it is, let me know. Obviously the bolts, nuts and bolts, piece of chain. Like I said, scrap metal. No idea what that is. Could be a padlock. I don't know. Square nails, shotguns. I got that at the beginning. It looks like it went on leather. It's almost like a fastening for something. Round ball. There's that tax token. Another bullet. There's the suspender clip. Very nice. That's a nice ornate piece of iron. Probably went into a piece of wood and they use it as a hook, I'm assuming. This, it says FY and then TOV. I'm wondering if it's a journal box plate cover again, but I don't recognize the TOV, or it's off a stove, one or the other. Anyway, someone can tell me, please let me know. I got pieces of this wood. It's real. I mean, it's light. It's obviously, I don't know if it's cedar or if it's redwood from California, coming out with the Chinese. Piece of coal. Actual piece of coal that was in one of the holes. That's kind of cool. Obviously the Chinese were using it. And then my pottery pots. I found top of a bottle, champagne bottle or wine bottle. The rest of it was not there, though I'm sure it's somewhere around there. I found this piece of glass off another bottle. Very nice. And then our probably the best piece of pottery for a while is this Chinese. I'm assuming it's Chinese because it was with this wood, and this wood I found usually with the Chinese stuff. So some sort of little dish. So that's probably the highlight, followed by that thing right there. But to find another piece of pre-1871 iron is pretty cool. I'm pretty stoked with that. So, but anyway, all in all, not a bad 6 hours, just under. I am beat. I've moved a few hundred pounds of iron today, and I'll actually be back out here tomorrow with a guest, and we'll see what we find. Anyway, from the rail town, and I know you iron diggers out there will be happy to see all this big iron. But anyway, from somewhere Utah territory, from the rail town, this is PB out. Talk to you in a little bit. Bye.